Okay, our next problem, the first of our two-part section, is while driving, I go from a 20 meters per second speed zone to a 40 meters per second speed zone. I accelerate at 2.5 meters per second squared. What I want you to tell me is how far into the speed zone am I when I reach the speed limit? So let's set up our equations as always. All right, and then let's set up our variable list. All right. Now, what's nice about this problem, the reason I wanted to just start with this one is the question I'm asking is how far into the speed zone am I when I reach the speed limit? Once we find our variables, we're going to see there's no way for me to directly solve that. So there is an implied extra step that I'm going to have to do. Okay? So let's go ahead and write out our variables. Xi, we're going to say that our starting point is 0. So Xi is 0. Our Vi is 20 meters per second because I'm starting in a speed zone of 20 meters per second and assume that I obey the law. 20 meters per second. My velocity final, well, I know that too. That's going to be my 40 meter per second speed zone because I want to know at what point, how far am I when I reach that speed. My acceleration is given to me. It's 2.5 meters per second squared. So I need to find s. S is the variable that I'm hunting for. Well, the only equation I have to solve for s is my s equals xi plus vit plus 1/2 at squared. And the variable in that I do not have is t. So before I can find s, I first need to find t. To find t, I can use my acceleration equation because I have a vi, I have a vf, and I have an acceleration. So let's go ahead and do that. So a is equal to vf minus vi over t. Rearranging to solve for t. And then plugging our numbers in. 40 minus 20 over 2.5. Now, 40 minus 20 is 20. And 20 divided by 2.5 is 8. Great. 8 is equal to t. 8 seconds. That's a nice clean number. Perfect. So now let's plug that into our s equation. So s is equal to xi plus vit plus 1/2 at squared. Xi is 0, dropping it out. S is equal to, and now plugging in my numbers, I'm going to have a 20 for my vi, a 8 for my time, plus a 1/2 of 2.5 times 8 squared. So we'll just plug that right into our calculators and we'll be all set to go. Okay, our final value is going to be 240 meters. Perfect. So I have 240 meters for my final answer. I box it off and I'm all set to go. Simple, right?